Hello, thank you for joining with me for the meditation for the lesson of the day in the Workbook of Students in A Course in Miracles. This is part 2 of the workbook. Go ahead and sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Close your eyes. Let's start with a big, deep breath. Inhale through the nose if possible, and exhale through the mouth. Feel all the tension leave your body. I said if possible. I was like, I'm not sure if this is possible for me. So there is a peace that Christ bestows on us. Who uses but Christ's vision finds a peace so deep and quiet, undisturbable and wholly changeless, that the world contains no counterpart. Comparisons are still before this peace, and all the world departs in silence as this peace envelops it and gently carries it to truth. No more to be the home of fear, for love has come and healed the world by giving it Christ's peace. Father, the peace of Christ is given us because it is your will that we be saved. Help us today, but accept your gift and judge it not, for it has come to us to save us from our judgment on ourselves. Amen. What a beautiful, beautiful lesson. I need to read this every day, a few times throughout the day, right? There is a peace that Christ bestows upon us. Who uses but Christ's vision finds a peace so deep and quiet, undisturbable and wholly changeless, that the world contains no counterpart. All comparisons are still before this peace. There is a peace that Christ bestows upon us, or on us, There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. Please use the lesson to help redirect your thoughts or a mantra of your choice as we move now into a silent meditation. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us, and this is from Ken Wapnick's Journey Through the Workbook of A Course in Miracles, published by Foundation for A Course in Miracles. Once we experience the peace of Christ, we realize it has no parallel in this world. Nothing here, regardless of its seeming peace, happiness, or joy, is comparable. Moreover, what seems to happen in the world's streams of pain and death does not affect this peace at all, for the mind is totally unaffected by the world or body. In this lesson, Jesus poetically describes what happens when we join with him and look at the world through his eyes. Everything literally disappears in terms of how it had heretofore been seen. Anger, depression, sickness, loss, and death all vanish because the underlying cause of separation from our teacher has gone. Once we change our minds, all effects of separation are no more. Comparison, which we discussed in Lesson 195, is a crucial dynamic in the ego's system. It is the heart of judgment. The original comparison was made between God and his Son, the horrid implications of which we repressed. We next projected the thought that we have what God lacks and now spend our lives comparing and comparing and comparing. This dynamic of judgment and attack inevitably disappears once we bring our fear to God's love. We are saved from our belief in specialness and war as we accept our Father's peace. And this is from text chapter 24, section 6, paragraph 13. To him, this judgment of specialness makes no sense at all, for only what his Father wills is possible, and there is no alternative for him to see. Out of his lack of conflict comes your peace, and from his purpose comes the means for effortless accomplishment and rest. The gift of Christ's vision, which we judge by denying the truth, is, help us today, but accept your gift and judge it not. This gift is Christ's vision, which we judge by denying its truth. Thus, Christ's vision tells us that anger is never justified in any way, and sickness is not what it appears to be, for they both are defenses against the truth. Above all, vision tells us that our individuality and specialness are not real. As we have seen so often, and especially here in Part 2 of the workbook, Jesus teaches us not to judge against his gift to us, the truth of our innocence, thereby attempting to prove him wrong and ourselves right. It is not really our judgments of others that are the problem, because they are mere projections of our judgment of ourselves. It is this judgment that will be undone by the gift of Christ's vision, which heals the sonship as one. And tomorrow we will view the last lesson of this trilogy on vision. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. Amen. Thank goodness, right? I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.